Hey, what's up, Life Church Yukon? I am sitting here in my office after a long Sunday, and you may look into my eyes right now and think they're a little red, and there's a small chance that I might have cried a few times at the experiences, and so they are still a little red. But hey, if you're watching this video right now, I want to thank you for being part of reading along with our Easter story reading plan. And so here's what we're going to do. Today is day one of the reading plan, and you're supposed to read John chapter 13 and chapter 14. And what I'm going to do is I just want to focus on John chapter 13 for just a moment. And it literally is one of my most favorite chapters in the Bible, and so excited for that. In John chapter 13, it starts where Jesus he's with his disciples, and it's days before the cross. It's days before the cross, and so he's with his disciples, his best friends, most loved ones, and they're sitting in a room together, and he knows that he only has a short amount of time left with them. And so I'm sure he's sitting there thinking, I don't have that much more time with these guys, so what do I want to leave with them? What are some lasting impressions of me that I want them to have? If I'm going to leave them with something, what is it? And so just picture yourself. You know that you only got maybe a few more days with your loved ones, and you're in a room with them, and you're thinking, what would I want them to know about me? What do I want to impart on them? What do I want to tell them? And that's where Jesus is in this moment. And so it's in this moment that he immediately gets down on his hands and knees, gets a water basin and a towel, and starts washing his disciples' feet. And you may think, well, my feet aren't that dirty. That's not that big of a deal. But in Jesus' day, it was a huge deal. In fact, when people would go to visit someone's house, it was the job of the lowest servant to get there and to wash their feet. And back then, let's be honest, their feet were nasty, right? They wore sandals. They walked all day in the desert, in the dirt, in the sand. Roads weren't paved. No one was driving cars. There were animals on the road, so it was filled with dung and mud and dirt. And let's just be honest, people's feet got really, really nasty, and no one wanted to do that job. It was the lowest servant's job. And so what does Jesus do, though? Man, he gets down on his hands and his feet, and he says, listen, I don't have many days with you, but I want you to know that who I am as a servant. That's why I exist. It's why I came here, and I'm going to serve you. And he wanted them to know that. And so here's my question for you, is that as you look at your life and you look at your loved ones and the people that are close to you, and you had that moment, let's say you had them all in a room together, which maybe you'll get to do this Easter Sunday. You're going to have your loved ones together at your house or whatever it is. My question for you is, what do you want them to know about you? Like, what legacy do you want to leave? What do you want to impart on them? And so, man, as you go out the rest of this day, that's the question I have for you, is what do you want them to know about you? And so thanks for being part of the reading plan. Hope you have a great week, and let somebody know whoever finds God finds life.